Hello, Kristi Sullivan here with Sullivan Financial Planning. Thanks for tuning into my video. Today, I want to talk a little bit about estate planning. This video accompanies a blog I wrote. It was actually a blog I didn't write, a blog where I interviewed Jennifer Gordon of Hawkins Gordon, who is an estate planning attorney. And one of the questions I had is, why don't more people get their wills or their estate plans in place? And she alluded to this a little bit about how it's difficult to pick who is going to take care of things for you. And I think for parents, the thing that the people who are the most in need of an estate plan, the thing that keeps them from executing one is picking guardians for their kids. It's such a hard decision. And I just want to mention something I was thinking about along these lines, which is, okay, well, how do you choose who's going to screw up your kids less than you were going to do on your own? Or who would be compatible, who would your kids be comfortable with? There's a lot that goes into who can take on your children, who has the capacity to raise extra children if they have their own to take care of. There's a lot that goes into it. One thing I was thinking about, though, is if you could possibly find guardians that would be able to keep your kids in the same school as they already are, at least for a little while, so that in addition to losing parents, your children wouldn't also have to have the trauma and adjustment of changing schools and having to make all new friends in a difficult time. So that might narrow your search a little bit to maybe people who you've become close to through the PTA or other connections you've made through your children, or relatives that live close by. Of course, that may not be conceivable. So you may just have to pick guardians, and your kids are going to go through a horrible time of adjustment, losing their parents and changing schools. But if that relative, that aunt or uncle or grandparent or good family friend is, close to your kids, not physically, but mentally, that might be the best choice. It's hard, but better to make the hard choice, even there's often not the perfect situation, than to make no choice at all and not have an estate plan in place. I would also say, as just a reminder, that the person who is the guardian of your children does not have to be the person that's the guardian of the money. So if you feel like the raising the children piece would be better suited to one set of friends or family, and the managing the money would be better suited to another, you can definitely split those duties. And I think that's often very much recommended. So don't think that that person has to be both a financial person and a person that would be able and emotionally available to raise your kids. It can be two different people. I hope that helps as you're thinking about creating your estate plan, especially if you are a young family who's been having a hard time getting that done because of those difficult choices. It's hard to think about. It's not very fun, but being an adult, something you got to do. Thanks and have a great day.